Welcome guys to another stream. In this one, I'm going to be talking about why you should only use broad targeting while running Facebook ads. So if you do any custom audiences, if you do any custom targeting, you're absolutely destroying your Facebook ad account performance. The second thing I'm going to talk about is how to structure your ad account. So the ad account structure should be extremely simple. The way we run ads, and I'm going to explain exactly why in this video, is we have only one campaign per category of product, but that's not important for now. Imagine that it's only one campaign within which we are running one main ad set with all the winning ads, and we are at the same time running DCTs, so-called dynamic creative tests, which are the best way. Dynamic creative tests is an ad that is the best way to test out your advertising, to test out your copy, to test out your creative. And I'm going to explain exactly why and how. So once again, I'm going to be talking about why you should use broad targeting only, how the ad account is actually structured, and I'm going to go in depth into like why we structure the ad account that way. Basically, the idea is to use machine learning models that Facebook has to improve your ad performance. Because when you're running new campaigns and new ad sets all the time, you're basically telling Facebook, okay, all the knowledge that you have gathered on my audiences, delete it and let me run a new campaign, for example. So we are utilizing Facebook's AI and machine learning models to basically give them the opportunity to learn about our audiences and improve our performance within our Facebook ad account over time. So if you invest $50,000 or $100,000 or $1 million into a campaign, Facebook is going to know much more about your audience, and every single ad that you roll out, every single new ad that you roll out is going to have better performances. So the guys that you are looking at right now, this is my coaching group. We're all from Eastern Europe. So maybe if I say something in Serbian, please don't mind, because sometimes I want to help them understand exactly what I'm talking about. But once again, the idea for this live stream is to actually show you how to structure your Facebook ad account and how to improve your performances over time, how to utilize AI and machine learning models. Because everybody right now knows about AI. Everybody, after ChatGPT, everybody has learned about how powerful AI is. So why would you think that the biggest advertising platform on the planet Earth is not utilizing AI? They are. How? They have 50,000 different categories of data for each and every single user. For example, if you take your iPhone and point another camera at your iPhone, you're gonna see little flashes in the camera area. What is that? That is your LiDAR that is scanning your face to see your emotions while you're scrolling through social media. What does that mean for us as advertisers? It's kind of like a Black Mirror vibe, but that means that Facebook is tracking how you react to certain content. And they are learning literally everything about you. So they're gonna know everything about you. So why would you think that like you can do some custom targeting on your own and like be smarter than Facebook's AI models? So for example, I'm gonna talk to Dimitria right now. Dimitria, do you understand like why broad targeting works and why investing into one campaign works over a long period of time?
I would say that we are not smarter than Facebook is and Facebook's machine learning, right? Is it?
Yeah, that's exactly the idea. So, for example, you might think that you're gonna know better than Facebook on like a certain subject or about your audience or about whatever. But let me paint you a picture of why that's not true. So, can I ask you, Dimitria, what is Facebook's ultimate goal? What is their goal?
To keep the eyes on their social media platform.
Yeah.
And if we earn more money from the Facebook, we will put more money in Facebook, right? So they will even take more money and keep the eyes on their platform, right?
Yes, but I would add something, another thing. So Facebook's
And
main goal.
may I add one more thing? Their goal is also not to be boring to their visitors.
Exactly. Exactly.
Yeah.
So the end goal of Facebook is for their users to stay users. You know, like that's the end goal. Like that's it. Like they want to keep as many users as possible on their platforms for as much time as possible. So their retention is key for them. What does that mean once again, what does that mean in the context of us advertising on Facebook's platform? That means that we have to align, as Charles Tichenor, Professor Charlie T on YouTube says, we have to align our goals as advertisers with Facebook's goals as a company. What does that mean? That means that if we create a shitty ad, Facebook doesn't want to push it to their audience. Why? Because it is not in alignment with their goals as a platform overall, as a business overall. So if we create an ad that is an ad, those ads that are ads, and you're like, ugh, like scroll past it immediately. You know that feeling. Everybody knows that feeling. So you don't want to be creating those ads. What you do want to be creating is an ad that is going to stand out, that is going to be a perfect, that is going to have perfect messaging for the audience that ad is talking to. That ad has to be different than all the other ads because it has to grab attention. It has to follow certain principles for Facebook to be like, okay, this is something that I actually want to put in front of people. The ad has to be something that Facebook actually wants to put in front of people. So if your ad is boring, inconsistent with your message, doesn't have a clear offer within it, is whatever, then Facebook is going to be like, okay, this is not the ad that is worthwhile my audience. So I'm going to keep the CPM, cost per mil. Do you know what CPM is?
Me?
Yeah.
Cost per mile, which is per thousand views, right?
Yeah. So basically, your CPM, or how much it costs you to put your ad in front of 1,000 people, is going to skyrocket if the ad is something that people don't want to see. So you have to create an ad that people actually want to see. That's really, really important. What does that mean? An ad can be an ad. An ad can be that ad if the message within that ad, if the product is good. For example, I'm going to give you an example. Literally, and you have to like take these lessons from you as a consumer of those platforms. You have to like look at your behavior too while you're consuming their content and everything. So to me, if an ad for a bra shot up, I would be like, ugh, like skip. And the more ads that are misaligned with what I want show up, the worse it is going to be, and the worse my experience on their platform is going to be. That means that there is a higher chance of me leaving their platform. So they are lowering the quality of my user experience on their platform. But look at this. An ad popped up for perfect email sequences, for building out perfect email sequences. So the product is you pay like $80 and you get 500 different email templates. You get research that they have done. You get insight into how they build their email marketing to over like 10 billion per like overall in sales, whatever. Why is that important to me? Because I'm an advertiser and I use email marketing always. Like always, one of the key things that I do for businesses I work with is email marketing because it does create results. So when an ad pops up that is going to improve my life, I'm not going to be like, oh, this is an ad. No, I'm going to be like, please allow me to immediately give you money. Please allow me to immediately give you money. And it literally took me 10 seconds to make a purchase that was like $160 for the pack of email templates and shit like that. So it immediately, like, I was just like, oh, this is going to improve my life. Boom, let me spend money on this. and I spend $160 on their platform. So that means that Facebook knew that my job was probably an advertiser, because I was engaging with content that revolves around advertising. So for example, when a reel pops up of like email marketing tricks, tips and tricks, I watch it. That means that Facebook learns that I'm probably somebody who like needs email marketing in some sense. And they're like, okay, let's push this ad to him because this is the product that he might want. And immediately when I saw the ad, I immediately, like in literally 10 seconds, I was like, yeah, boom, purchase, boom, done, $160. How do you achieve this? How do you achieve this? Once again, your ad can be like organic looking and looks like content, so it's not an ad, so it like has a big like, and it has that viral hook, it follows like trends or whatever, and it can get great performances. Or your offer is really specific, really clean, and your product is actually good. Why? Because when your offer is clean, when your product is simple, such as you're going to be getting 500 email templates, you're going to be getting 1,000 examples of good emails with a breakdown on why they're good, and you're going to be getting a checklist on conversion rate optimization for email sequences. So it's a clear offer. It's like you're getting exactly this. And it was like a reason on why you should be checking it out is because we have brought in like 1 billion in sales through emails over like past 10 years, let's say, for example. And I'm like, okay, this is the authority. They have social proof because they collected 10 billion in sales. So this kind of works, and it's cheap for what I'm going to be getting, because like all that research, if I did it, it would take me like, I don't know, 3 months to collect it all, 6 months, I don't know. And somebody else did it for me already for $160. It's like easy to understand offer, and Facebook just literally listened to the script of the video, because Facebook actually knows exactly what is in the video. So when you say something in your video ad, when you say something in your video ad, Facebook actually knows what you said. And Facebook uses those keywords from your script to find the right people who are going to watch that video. So when you do custom targeting, you're telling Facebook, please do not be smart. Do not analyze the data how you want to analyze the data. Do not maximize the chance of this ad getting in front of the right people. Let me choose that for you. And Facebook's like, all right, go right ahead, and I'm going to be charging you 10 times more than if you just left me alone. It's fine, like go right ahead. Or sometimes, for example, when you want to retarget to people that visited your website, and retargeting is something that people think that, oh yeah, this is all cool and well, but like what about retargeting? What about retargeting people who visited my website, etc., etc.? Like what's up with that? Like how am I going to remedy that? Whenever I run retargeting ads, I have great ROAS and great performances. And I'm like, yes, but when you're running retargeting ads, how often do you hit ad fatigue? How often do you hit ad fatigue? And for people who don't know what ad fatigue is, that means that you're running a successful ad, and in 3 weeks, it's like, I'm done. I'm not going to perform anymore. And then you have to invent a new audience. Then you have to like test out different audiences. Then you have to do this, that, the other thing. With broad targeting, when you run ads on broad targeting, one thing you're gonna see from which you can determine that Facebook is actually targeting, retargeting, is the fact that one thing that you can look at is the fact that Facebook frequency of people seeing an ad is, for example, 1.4 or 1.7. That means that for every 100 people, or what the fuck? For every 100 people, 70 people within that 100 see the ad once again. So if the frequency is 1.7, that means that out of 100 people, 70 people see the ad once again. That means that Facebook is retargeting. Do you get me? So Facebook is retargeting without you telling it to, like, go to the audience that saw my ad the first time, whatever the fuck. Like, Facebook is already retargeting. You don't have to worry about it. So these are all facts that you have to understand while running Facebook ads. And why am I creating such a long intro to this video? Because this is something that you need to understand to be able to, like, relax while running broad targeting. Because people are afraid. People see good performances within their custom audiences and whatever, and they're like, yeah, but what am I going to do? No. When for example, we have an ad. Let me see how much it spent so far. We have one ad, Facebook ads manager. Boom. Give me 1 second. So this is okay. We have an ad that in the past 2 or 3 months, I don't know when we rolled it out, but in the past 2 or 3 months, it spent, I'm gonna tell you exactly how much. Where is my main ad set? Main. We have an ad that spent, in the past 2 months, it spent $36,000. One ad. One ad. It's one ad that spent $36,000. Why? Because we're running broad. Broad targeting in US means that we have a pool of 360 million customers. Do you get it? When you're running broad targeting, that means that your pool of customers is 360 million people. You're never gonna hit ad fatigue. Mentors that coached us in this, our mentors, are like, we have a mentor that was running 1 million a day ad. 1 million a day ad in ad spend. That's insanity. That's crazy. For, I don't know, what was it? Like Subaru. Do you remember what Charles Tichenor, like? Yeah. Doesn't matter.
Yeah, he just said in one video. And I have one question. So you said that it spent $36,000, right?
Yes.
After that, with broad targeting,
That's nothing.
360 million of people that could be watching, watching that ad. Is it just the coincidence that so 36 and 360, or
No.
that's just like random stuff that happened, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I thought the numbers.
No.
Okay.
Yeah. So I hope you understand now, like, why broad targeting is important. Like, do you understand? Do you have any questions for me?
Not really so far.
Yeah. So it's clear, like, why Facebook, why you need to leave Facebook alone.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay. Cool. Got it. Understood. So let me share my screen real quick. Boom. And show you how we would do that in the actual ad account. So 1 second. So we are running one campaign, as I have previously mentioned. We are running one campaign with DCT ad sets, DCT ad, or give me, guys, because this is gonna be a long podcast, a long episode. Give me 5 minutes, and I'm gonna come right back. So this is a 5-minute pause for anybody watching this live or on YouTube. Just skip 5 minutes, and I'm gonna be back. See you in a second. Teme. La. Ok. I daj da pustim neki ambijent. Blade Runner ambijans. Samo sekund. Blade Runner ambience. Blade Runner. Let me play some Blade Runner ambient in the background of this. Whoop.
You probably know me.
Give me 1
if
second.
you know me at all.
It's a bit depressing. Let's play some Rivendell ambience. All right. Now we can move on. Oh. Okay. Now, let me share my screen real quick again.
Mislim si mutovan, provjeri samo to.
Yeah, I was. Let me share my screen real quick and let me check what the situation is regarding how this looks on stream. Boom, boom, boom. All right. All right. Interesting. It's 1440p, but doesn't matter. Alrighty then. So how do you structure your ad account? We have campaigns, ad sets, and ads. Campaigns, ad sets, and ads. Let me go to Figma because in Figma it's gonna be much easier for me to show you this. Boom. Delete. So we have campaign level. Campaign level. Campaign level. We have ad set level. And we have ad level. Fuck. Ad level. All right. So campaign. One campaign per category of product. One campaign per category of product. For most e-commerce stores, this is going to be everything that you need. One campaign for most e-commerce products, because one campaign is going to produce most of the results. One campaign, once again, is going to be producing most of the results for your business. So why? Because when you look at your e-commerce store, 20% of products are bringing in 80% of the revenue. It's different, of course, in some circumstances, but usually this is like in general this is true. So that means that most probably you're gonna have a most popular set of products within your shop, and that is going to be under one category, because you're gonna be popular for. You're most probably going to be popular for like your main 20% of the products. That means that within a campaign you're gonna be probably running one campaign. So boom. So we have one main campaign. And let me set this in, boom, like this.
And that campaign is gonna be CBO, right?
Yes. Yeah.
No.
Yes, it is. Because you're gonna you wanna leave Facebook alone. You wanna give it leeway to do what they want. Do you understand?
Yes, I do. Yeah.
Do you know what CBO means?
Budget optimization campaign. Yeah. Campaign, right?
Yeah.
So
campaign budget optimization.
Yeah,
That means
yeah.
that the budget is going to be allocated based on how Facebook sees it fit.
So not evenly distributed through the ad sets, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I do.
So you're gonna like leave Facebook alone. You're gonna tell it to do whatever the hell you want. So we have one main campaign, and the goal is always conversions. Whether it's lead gen or like actual sales, it's like all campaigns should be conversion oriented. We don't do bullshit like awareness or whatever. It's always conversion oriented. So one main campaign. Then we have two things here on the ad set level: DCTs, dynamic creative tests, dynamic creative tests. Boom. And we have one main ad set with all the profitable / winning ads. Okay, so one main ad set that has all the profitable winning ads, and yeah, I love this. Listen to this. Who cannot love Lord of the Rings? It's insanity. Alright, let's get this a little bit louder. It's gonna be distracting. Alright, so one main ad set, and on the ad level, on the ad, what the fuck? On the ad level, we have ads within DCTs, ads within DCTs. One DCT ad per one DCT ad set. One DCT ad per one DCT ad set within. And we have all winning ads pulled into a main pulled into the main ad set. So all the winning ads, we're gonna be using them and pulling them into the winning ad set. And every DCT is going to have one DCT ad. So every DCT ad set is going to have one DCT ad. So what is one DCT ad? 1 second. Boom. Let's do something like this. Yeah. Whoop. So one DCT ad has add creative, yeah, variation 2, boom. This is a 3-2-2 method. This is called a 3-2-2 method. What's going on with my keyboard? Sorry, guys. Variation 1, variation... What the... Oh, battery is that, probably. Let me see what kind of batteries do I need here. This is a... Oh, those small shitty ones. Add creative... Variation number 3. This is headline 1, headline variation 2. Boom. Let me rename this. And we have copy. And copy variation 2. This is a 3-2-2 method. This is what's called a 3-2-2 method. One second. 3-2-2, 3-2. Method. So every DCT is built with a certain logic behind it, which is a 3-2-2 method. What is a 3-2-2 method? That means that every single DCT, dynamic creative test, is going to be having 3 versions of the creative, 2 different headlines, and 2 different variations of the copy. So whenever we are building out an ad, we are giving it. So we first create an ad set for a certain DCT. We enable dynamic creative testing. Then we create a certain ad within that DCT ad set. And that ad has 3 different creatives, 2 different headlines, and 2 different copies. Now, it depends on what we want to test out. And it depends on how we want to approach a certain advertising effort. But I'm going to be getting into like how we build DCTs and what's important to know when you're running DCTs. So within DCTs, we cannot create completely 3 different random creatives and put them to fight against each other. It is possible in some cases, for example, when you have 3 winners that you want to like compete against each other that are revolving around the same mass desire of your audiences, and they're similar in who they're targeting and who the ad is talking to, and they're similar in designs. There are certain cases where you can test out some completely different ads against each other, but that's rarely the case. And headline, you know what it is. Like, we're testing out different headlines. We are always iterating. So for example, we have tested out 2 different headlines in one DCT. The next time we are rolling out new DCTs, we can pull in the winner from the previous one and set it to compete against a new variation of the headline in the next test. The same goes for copy. We pull the winner from the last one, if of course the copy is revolving around similar either customer avatar or mass desire, or it has a similar angle. We don't want to test random shit against each other, and I'm going to go in depth into how we do testing and what does mean, like why do we want to test one certain so for example, we can grab the same design, same everything, and just test out different headlines that are going to be targeting the same customer avatar, but from 3 different angles. So for example, we can have a product that is good for people on a ketogenic diet. So we are going to have the same design of the ad. We are going to have the same customer avatar, somebody who is like, for example, we can have somebody like drinking a bulletproof coffee in the morning, and we can have him like drinking coffee, and like next to him it says, "Are you on a keto diet?" ? And then we can test out. So we have a same customer avatar, we have same designs, and for the ad creative we can test out different copy variations, but for the ad creative. So for example, "Are you on a ketogenic diet?" And the next sentence could be, then you have to try this out because it's going to solve your keto flu issues. So for anybody who doesn't know what keto flu is, when you're on a ketogenic diet, when you're eating meat only or stuff like that, you have a side effect that is called a keto flu. That is when your energy drops, you have bad smell out of your breath and stuff like that. So we can like provide them with a solution for keto flu. Or there is one add creative variation. So it's like, are you on a keto diet? Question mark. The same design, the same guy in the ad, the same everything. And the next variation could be, are you on a are you on a ketogenic diet? Question mark. And it says, this is going to help you go through your afternoon crash or your sugar crash, something like that. Because people on keto have sugar crashes sometimes. Third thing could be, are you on a ketogenic diet? This is going to help you lose weight faster, because all keto people have the similar goals, which is to keep their body fat down low. So this is Dimitri, are you there?
Yes, yeah.
So
here.
do you understand what I mean here? Like, we have the same customer avatar, we have the same targeting that is conveyed through, are you on a ketogenic diet? Question mark. We are targeting the same people. We have the same customer avatar. For example, a guy drinking coffee in his training clothes. So we are targeting somebody who trains a lot and who is on a ketogenic diet and who is a male. So that all stays the same. The only thing that we are changing is the mass desire of people who are consuming that ad. Do you understand?
Yes, yeah. So we are coming from different angles to him. So
Yes. So he wants with keto diet, people want a couple of different things. They want to be healthy. They want to be low fat. They want to keep the muscle on. They want to add muscle. So these are all different desires they have. So to test out a desire they have, you cannot put an ad that has, are you on a ketogenic diet, and then a male, and then a desire, and in the next ad, are you on a ketogenic diet, then a female, then a completely different desire, then on the next ad you have like, are you fasting, which is not a ketogenic diet. Fasting is not a ketogenic diet. Are you fasting that this is gonna help you burn fat? So you don't want to do that. You wanna stay within, you want to change only one variable, and that is what Nick Terriot talked about in his tutorials. Do you remember?
Yeah.
And
Okay.
this is what that means. So when you're running DCTs, you're not running tests for everything all at once. You're not creating completely different ads. You're choosing what to test. You're choosing to test out either a headline, or we can keep the same thing. For example, are you on a ketogenic diet? You want to lose fat. You want to lose fat fast? Okay, or something like, are you on a ketogenic diet? This is how to lose fat even faster. And the next could be, are you on a ketogenic diet? This is how you're gonna lose fat faster, but with a female. And the next one could be, are you on a ketogenic diet? This is how you lose fat faster, and then you add a fat guy. So you're competing against a fit guy, a female, fit female, and a fat guy. So you're testing out a customer avatar. Then we can have the same copy, same everything, just test out like completely white, beautiful design, minimalistic. Then we can have like edgy, childish, like huge letters, big, like strong colors within that design. So you can test out different designs, etc. So as a good marketer, you have to understand the importance of what you're testing. And the most important thing that you have to understand is what is your main mass desire of your audiences. That is the main thing. And let me find the SOP. How do I find the SOP right now? Let me stop sharing real quick for a second. And I'm gonna find the SOP on how to prioritize what you're testing. And let me open it up real quick for you guys. Give me 1 second. And YouTube, sorry for waiting. Sorry for waiting. My drive. Let me find the documentation that is going to explain exactly how to prioritize what you're gonna be testing out. Let's go. Share. Viewer. Boom. Nicola. Give me one more second. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. Drive. Gmail. All right. Whoa. Just give me one more second, guys. I'm finding some really important SOPs to revolve this. Organize, open with. What the fuck? How do I open this in new tab? Market awareness, market sophistication. Not finding any new winning ads. Boom. Boom. Positioning. Writing the headline, market research, ways to strengthen the headline, find the best way to run UGC ads, market awareness examples, market sophistication, not finding any new winning ads. Okay, so here it is. Okay. Boom, boom, boom. Let me go back to the screen. All right. Alrighty then. Where is my zoom? Oh, here it is. Okay, so how do you prioritize what you're going to be testing out? This is basically the hierarchy of what you want to be testing out. So first things first, you got to test out different desires of your audiences. Features and benefits, but that's basically like, that's not important. That's not that important. The main thing is the mass desire of your audiences. The second main thing is the persona. That means who you are talking to. So first things first, you gotta desire and a persona are really intertwined, because to be able to understand what desires there are, you have to understand who you are talking to be able to build out these desires. And that's then you position and create an angle of an ad. For example, a mass desire is to lose fat. Persona is a 30-year-old Joe Rogan podcast listener. Positioning is like use butter. Like positioning could be ketogenic diet, and angle could be positioning could be ketogenic diet, and angle could be improve your keto diet. So improve your keto diet with our product. So positioning is keto, angle is improve your keto. So you wanna, like, this is how you 10x the results of your ketogenic diet. That's an angle. And the persona is 30-year-old Joe Rogan podcast listener, and mass desire is to lose fat. Do you get it?
Yeah, I do.
So the positioning is how we are introducing the product into the lives of our prospects and how they want to be talked to. So we are positioning it through a ketogenic diet. The angle is the general term of an ad with a certain position. It might be measured the speed of claim. 10x the speed of your result with a keto diet. And mass desire is to lose weight. And visuals, the last thing that you gotta focus on is the visual. Why? Because Dimitria, what is your goal at the moment in life?
My goal,
Like some general. You don't have to be really specific. Like something.
no, okay, let's come with the thing that I want to learn the Facebook ads.
Okay, so what if I told you that an ugly ad popped up?
Okay.
An ugly ad that said, "I'm gonna guarantee that you're gonna be earning $2,000 per month from Facebook advertising. I guarantee that you're gonna be. I guarantee that you're gonna be earning $2,000 from Facebook advertising, and here is proof why." And there is an image of the actual proof, so it has proof. Do you care about how that ad looks like?
No, so yeah, I understand the logic behind it.
You do know, so now you get why like the offer is everything.
Yeah, so we don't make something beautiful, we make something that is that makes sense. Yeah, okay, yeah. Okay.
It's always the offer. So an ad can look like absolute dog shit.
Yeah.
If the offer is good, like if somebody shows me, I'm gonna double your email marketing results in 15 minutes, and here is proof why. And this is here is 20,000 people who I helped do that exact same thing. It can be written on a like, I don't know. It can be written. Yeah, I don't care.
Yeah, and also opposite. If the offer is shitty, then we don't need even the most beautiful visual ever. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, the most beautiful, exactly. I like that you connected those two. So that's why within that hierarchy that I have just shown you, that's, and by the way, within this hierarchy, this is the hierarchy of importance, okay? This, what I have just described, is the most important part of marketing. This, guys, this is everything. I stopped sharing for a second because I want you guys to understand what's happening here. And Dimitria, because we are most probably gonna be working together, I want you to understand that this is the fucking shit. Sorry for swearing, guys. This is it. The ad is built here. The ad is not built with two different headlines that are everything else is just like tools of whatever. If you're good at this, I'm gonna build two different variations of headlines. I don't care. But if you do the right research, if you understand your audiences perfectly, if you understand their desires and needs, if you know how to talk to your audiences, that's the only thing that we care about. 3-2-2 method, DCTs, broad targeting, everything is secondary to this. Because this is why I have the offer on my wall. The offer is everything. And how do you structure the offer? By understanding your audiences, by knowing how to talk to them, by knowing their lingo, that means by knowing how they talk to each other, what kind of terminology they use. For example, when you talk to people who run ads, you must tell them, here is why CBO is absolutely going to blow up your ad account performance. You know, you're not going to be talking to them like layman's. You're not going to tell them, here is why it's important to leave Facebook alone when running your Facebook advertising, to spend the money on the ads how they want to do it. You're not going to say that. because you're talking to people who already know what CBO is. So you just tell them, here's how CBO changed my life. And immediately it's intriguing. So everything is here. Dimitri, if we are going to be if we are going to be working together later down the line, this is it. This. Everything else, forget about it. I don't give a I don't care. Anything else is completely secondary to this. Anything else is completely secondary to this. Everything should be built on top of what we just explored. And we haven't went in depth into it. I'm going to be explaining through examples and everything else. I'm going to be like exploring. I'm going to be using my own personal like work that I'm going to build a couple of ads right now in the next stream that I'm going to turn off this stream and immediately turn it on again. So I have separate streams so I can send out different subjects to clients and stuff. But overall, this is everything. This is it. Like here is like all the research you're gonna be doing to understand. Like, okay, who are 5 main personas that I'm gonna be talking to? Like moms over 30, dads under 47, like the people who listen to Joe Rogan, Andrew Huberman fans, like whatever it is. You gotta know who you're talking to. Then you gotta like ask yourself, why do they care about Joe Rogan so much? Why do they care about him? For example, let's say that it's Joe Rogan listeners. Give me 5 reasons why somebody would listen to Joe Rogan, but... okay, give me 5 reasons and then I'm gonna like expand on that. Why would somebody listen to Joe Rogan? 5 reasons.
May I say that I don't listen to Joe Rogan, so I don't know the why would they, to be honest.
Have you listened to anything ever?
To you, just to you. You're...
Okay, who do you listen to? What kind of podcast do you follow?
Especially nowadays, really anything with so beside you, Nick Terriot and that stuff, nothing really.
Okay, give me some fucking thing that you listen to. What the fuck?
Like literally, I cannot sit and.
What kind of movies do you watch?
No, I don't watch movies. No,
what kind of interest do you have? Besides this.
Just the cars and nothing else.
Okay, so, cars. Okay, that's fine. Okay, that's fine. Which kind of cars do you like the most?
Everyday, usable, loud, sporty cars.
Give me an example of a brand.
Yeah, okay, BMW M5, which is like family car, sporty, yeah.
Okay, give me 5 reasons why people would care about BMW overall. Let's go with BMW. We don't have to go with M5. Or we can go with M5. Let's go with M5. Let's pick a specific product that we want to advertise. So why would people care about BMW M5?
Yeah, okay. First of all, family car, you can put your family in that car, okay?
One mass desire, okay?
One mass, yeah. Let's say it's safe because you have family, kids behind you, it's safe.
I love it. Family car, safety, okay. Two desires.
Yes. It can be fun to you as a driver because if you're searching for that car, you already know that you are searching for that feeling, so you get sport car as well.
Fun, awesome, I love it.
Behind that, so we come back to family car. So that means that you can travel because you will travel with your family. So
long distance. It's a long distance car.
It's practical.
Yeah, it's practical. Okay.
And the 5th one is 5th one. I wouldn't say it's a cool to drive but yeah, it's cool because they are searching also for that, because if you have M5, you're searching for that as well to be.
So status.
Yeah, exactly. If you come up with that, yes, that's right.
Status. So the status is one of the main things that people are searching for while purchasing a $100,000 BMW M5. Come on. Like, what are we talking about here? Like, go with Volvo XC90, and that's the safest car in the world. 0 fatalities from the day he was rolled out. It was rolled out. So kind of like safety, family car, like. Yeah, kind of go with Volvo there. Like, if you want a status, if you want to pull up, if you want to like people to look at you, then you're gonna be going with BMW M5 with blah 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 blah. Like you're gonna be looking for that like that sound of the engine. But yeah, those are mass desires. But what drives those mass desires? Let's go with one of them. Let's go with status.
Okay, but
what drives that what drives that desire for status?
I'm not sure that I understood you. Could you repeat to me? So,
what's behind that desire?
This. Okay, but if I say
so you're desiring status, why?
If I would say that someone wants to shows up, I mean to show up that look, I was doing something properly, so now I got this.
Okay, so give me 5 reasons why somebody would desire status from the car. So let's expand this. Give me 5 reasons of why somebody would desire status from a BMW M5. Why? Why would so give me 5 reasons why.
Why does someone wants to get to make a proof on their status, right? Do I understand the question?
Yes,
right?
Why do they care about it? Why is that their mass desire?
Because yeah, let me think about that, to be honest.
What the fuck? Come on, dude, spit it out. What the fuck?
Yeah, so he wants to show that, okay, yeah, I got that thing. So, am I right?
Come on, let's go.
Yeah, so that story, if you talk about, that is the most like, I would say that those material things are they're important because everybody's beating up against each other just because of that thing. Let me turn on the lights to be much better. Yeah, now it's better. So why would someone why
do you desire status from a car?
Because I want to make a proof that.
Okay, that's what. Okay, let's expand on it. Tell me more.
Yeah. So first is that I want to show something that I did in a right way, and they wouldn't say that, but everybody's fighting for the one thing that is money and status and that stuff. So yeah, I want to prove that. If I'm, let's say, a businessman or something, I want to come with that car. So against coming to the status, right? One more. What drives to the status?
Ask yourself, why the fuck would I want status from a car? And be honest to yourself. Because in advertising, it's you're not going to be gaining anything from being politically correct. You're not going to be like, you can be politically correct with your messaging. I'm not saying that but you have to understand people. You have to understand their dark desires and their light like you have to understand their light and you have to understand their dark desires.
Yeah, so as I now read what Mila said, so as I said,
give me your fucking reason. Sorry for swearing, everybody.
Okay.
Give me your reason. Why would you want a fucking... Sorry, guys, but Dimitri is making me angry here. Why would you want a car like a BMW M5? What drives your desire for status from that car?
just to, yeah, for me,
What are you gonna be gaining from having that car? What is a direct gain from having that car?
so I would say social proof that I did something. I'm
Okay.
not saying that it's correct, but that's my point of view. I would gain, to be honest, I would gain the when I pull up somewhere, then someone would think, oh, wow, this is a nice guy. I'm saying that. One example is that I said, so if I'm businessman, probably the bigger chances that someone would work if you pull up with some nice car. That's like the
Awesome. Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
100%. What else? I mean, if you talk about girls, also in my life, I would say that it's important. So I want to have BMW M5 and to come to girls. And what else could I be that I want to have status from BMW? Just to be someone that they are talking about, if I can say like that.
Yeah. So we came to something. We came to what drives your desire. And this is like people kind of like don't want to talk about this, but this is normal. What you mentioned is why everybody does it. Like it's not such a huge of an issue. It's like I wanna like nice car to pull up in for everybody else to immediately understand where I'm coming from, immediately see that I'm a capable person, I have drive, I have taste, I want a better life for myself, I do not accept anything that's not perfect. I want my car to represent what I want in life and what I accept from life. I want my car to be something that people are going to admire. I want to show to everybody else that I'm better than them with my car, and that's a dark desire, but people do kind of want that, to be honest. Like I want to show that I'm winning, and for somebody to win, somebody has to lose. Like for winners to exist, there has to be losers. So we have to explore all of this to be able to understand exactly what is going to drive purchases for people. We have to. So what does this entail? This entails that you have to understand people to be able to sell to them. Do you get it?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
do you get what we are talking about here? I ask you, what drives people's purchasing decisions? It's not like people don't care about material things. They care about like being better than everybody else, showing that they're capable, improving their status, improving their lives, quality of life, etc., etc. And I chose status because it has that a little bit of a darker mood to that desire. Because if we chose safety and family, we could explore that. I want my kids to be safe. I want my driving experience to be relaxed. I want when I go on long trips, I want to feel comfortable. Like we could talk about that, but that's kind of boring. This is more fun because people kind of don't want to get into like those certain subjects and areas. So you have to understand people. You have to understand what drives. So we have 5 mass desires for why people would buy a car. So or what people want to achieve by having that car: safety, family car, long trips, whatever. And one of those mass desires was status. Then we explored why status. How is that car going to connect to them, conveying their status? Exactly. How is that car going to convey their status? We have to understand that to be able to create proper messaging behind our ads. So if we explored and we said that, okay, guys want girls, the guys want to pull up with a girlfriend or to a club with that car, we could write a script of some guy in a suit, looking good, looking fresh, with a fresh haircut, fresh beard, whatever, looking freaking awesome, looking perfect in everything is perfect about him, like exiting a car in front of the club and some girl is waiting for him, excited that he's there, whatever, and we can create a script based on that desire, based on that avatar, based on that mass desire, based on that customer avatar, and based on that purchasing purchasing drive. So somebody who wants to pull up to a club in a BMW, or so that's one script based on that reasoning behind that mass desire. Then you said a perfect thing. You wanna pull up to a business meeting, conveying that you don't need their money. And what's a good way to do it? Like when you pull up in a $100,000 car, when somebody is kind of negotiating about like $2,000-3,000 per month, you're gonna be like, I don't care. Like we don't have to do this deal. Like if you don't want this price, it's fine. Like I'm gonna go home in my BMW, in my $100,000 car. I'm gonna go home and not care about your $2,000-3,000. You get what I mean? So that's how we can build a script, like build a script for an ad that conveys that, or write a headline that conveys that. Like in the world of business, it's really important how you portray yourself. Don't let your car be something that is going to that's not going to represent what you stand for. That's a politically correct way of saying tell other people that you don't need their fucking money with a car. You know, so we write messaging according to that. So that's why you need to understand everybody. And now because we came to this, let's choose a more boring product, because selling a BMW M5 is kind of like not that hard. Like that's kind of like not that hard. You get it? Let's sell an air purifier.
Okay.
Now give me 5 mass desires for an air purifier.
First one, say that in English. Okay, to filtrate your room's air, right?
Okay.
One, yeah. Second one, yeah, filtrate your another room's. Okay. I'm not sure whether that helps or not, but can we come to the customers with be more productive with your air filtered, right? Or not really?
And this is why you would your ads would be shit for air purifiers. Purifiers. So let's do this. Does your kid have asthma? Create an environment to make his life easy. So a desire for your kid, for your asthmatic kid, to breathe normal fresh air. Second desire. Are your clothes smelly from your smoke? Grab an air purifier. Third thing. Does your kitchen smell like food all the time? Air purifier. I'm gonna stop saying the word purifier because I'm gonna like fatigue my talking ability today. So ARP. I'm gonna say ARP. Okay, so ARP. Then fourth desire. Are you allergic to springtime? Your allergies are popping off. Do you need an ARP? Fifth desire. Your computer. You have to dust your computer. You have to vacuum clean your computer every 3 months because of how much dust there is in your apartment. Air whatever. Yeah. So these are five mass desires for an ARP. I'm gonna, yeah. This is 5 mass desires for an air pure. I cannot. Sorry guys. ARP. Whatever. Air. I'm gonna say air cleaner. So, air cleaner. Those are 5 mass desires for an air cleaner. Now, how would you target a person who has a dusty computer? You're gonna tell him your processor is getting like you're not getting the most out of your so what are mass desires of a person who has a dusty cooler inside their computer? They want to get better performance for gaming. So improve your gaming performance by having clean air in your apartment. Because every 3 months you're going to have to vacuum clean your computer and your performance is going to drop. So we can connect their desire to have higher frames per second while playing games to the air pure. Yeah, I cannot say it. I can't. So do you get it?
Yeah.
So you have to be really inventive with this. You have to be really inventive, and there are methods to do this. Air PP, yeah, air PP. I'm gonna say air PP. I love it, air PP. Okay, so air PP. You have to be really inventive with like how you're approaching, how you write out those customer avatars. Now, that is the design of the ad going to be similar on the ad that's targeting gamers and moms who want their kids to not be riddled with asthma?
I wouldn't say that it will be similar.
Yes. Gamers are gonna have that RGB, flashy, like huge letters with sharp edges, like buy now, whatever. And moms are gonna be like, let's help out your kid, and some kid smiling like beautifully in a room that is like high key, like lit up perfectly, whatever. So you see how it's different. You see like, and this is something that's logical. This is something that's not like too hard to figure out. You just have to ask yourself like, we've been bombarded by ads for our whole lives, and you've been driven to purchases based on, for example, you're wearing Tommy Hilfiger. Why? For some reason. Tommy Hilfiger is a brand that like stands for like classy but not too classy. You don't want to like you want to go to school in it, but you don't want to like you want to convey something like kind of like flashy but not too flashy. Like you want to go to school, you want to feel relaxed, you don't want to stand out too much, but you do want to like when somebody sees like Tommy Hilfiger, you're like, yeah, I don't want it to be a random brand, I want it to be something recognizable, etc. So you're gonna choose a brand on for some reason. So you have to ask yourself, why would I choose this as a mom of a kid that has an asthma? Like why would I? And then you go into like, this is all surface level. The next step is research. You gotta take a look at your competitors, and the easiest way to do all of this is basically to take a look at your competitors, and you're gonna get inspired, and then you copy them and you introduce your own thing. Okay. Do you get it?
Yeah, absolutely.
So this is, once again, I must stress this. This is the most important thing. Everything else is a tool to support this. Who you are talking to, how you're talking to them, how you're positioning it, what the angle is. Everything is in support. You know? So like broad targeting is just going to allow Facebook to use our perfect messaging to target the right customer. Like dynamic creative test is going to allow us to test out 3 different variations of what I just talked about. Everything is in support of this. This is everything. If you find the perfect offer, you have a winning ad. Then you can test out a discount. You can test out bundling products up. You can test out doing short-term campaigns based on holidays. You can test out many different things to find the right thing. Okay. Do you understand? Yeah, Dan, go ahead.
And again, if I understand you correctly, copyright is the essential for the Facebook to understand what we are trying to say to our customer.
Yeah,
when we make our ad.
Copywriting is a term for everything that's in text that's supposed to sell.
Yes.
But
that's
how
what I
do
mean.
we,
our message.
Yeah, but how do you sell in life? By connecting problems to solutions.
Showing the solution to.
Yeah. So you connect problem to solution and you show that your product is going to connect those two. So somebody has a problem, you have the solution, and you just have to convince them. And there are methods to do it. By social proof, by like pricing, by your offer, by your copy, by everything. But overall, in general, the most important thing is that storytelling.
Yeah,
you have to be.
I'm sorry to interrupt you.
Of course.
I mean that because of the Facebook recognition of our words and our message and transmit that to our customer, we must make that message consist and correct and with right words.
Yes.
So our message can target the right people.
Yes, exactly.
Mom, computer guy, sex predators or whatever.
Yeah. Exactly. You cannot put in like one. You cannot put in one campaign like, okay. But the product does yes. In short, yes, of course.
I mean, in general.
No. It's always like that. Yeah. But overall, it's competitor research is going to allow you the most, the biggest insight into everything. And I'm gonna soon close this stream and open up a new one because I wanna like have different videos for different subjects and themes. Let's see what is our timing at the moment. Let me see real quick. We're actually pretty good. Let me see. 1 second. 1.5 hours. Okay, cool. So like what you're gonna be doing is taking a look at your. So the first step is going to be when you Dimitrie, how hard was it to you to come up with reasons for people to buy a BMW?
I mean, if I said it in 10 seconds, I wouldn't say that it was hard.
Okay. Why do you think it wasn't hard?
Because I had enough knowledge about that what are the desires of the customer.
You had enough knowledge about the product.
Exactly.
So what's the first step in advertising whenever you get a client?
Yeah, I see. So first,
what is it?
To get in touch with the product, it's customers, and what I mean by saying that is their desires.
Product research, as Mila said. Exactly. Yeah. Product research. You have to know everything about your product. Everything about your product. Everything about your audiences. And trust me guys, the world is so weird. Like we saw that prepper market. So people who prepare for apocalypses. The fuck? Prepper market is a $1.5 billion per year market. 1.5 billion. That's with a B. Like a boob. Boob. Like $1.5 billion for a prepper market, for people who are prepping for apocalypses. So $1.5 billion are in circulation within the prepper market. So can you imagine how many people are like pillows? Let's search it up. I have to do it. Let me share my screen. Pillow market cap. So pillows market cap. $13 billion in 2022. So for the pillow market, it's $13 billion. And people say, "Oh yeah, this market is saturated. Like pillow market, it's saturated. There are like, I'm gonna never make it in advertising." And it's like, are you crazy? Like, are you insane? Like, it's $13 billion per year in circulation in the pillow market. Let's go with zipper market. Let's go with that. Let's see how much money is in the zipper market. Zippers. No, it opens up a zip. I don't want zippers. Let's go with bottle caps. Bottle caps. What the fuck? Plastic caps is a $39 billion market. What the fuck? So let me repeat this. Plastic caps, this right here, is a $40 billion market cap yearly. What the hell? How is that possible? I personally do not understand it. I don't know how this is possible, but anyways, like plastic bottle caps is a $40 billion a year market cap. So trust me, guys, if something is a $40 billion market cap, there are thousands of different customer avatars that consume that product. There are big companies, there is chemical companies, there is this, that, like 50,000 different things for bottle caps. So trust me, you can find an angle that's gonna work. Trust me. Yeah, so let me close this stream off. Once again, guys, this is not the end. I'm gonna continue on. It's just I'm gonna stop streaming for a second on YouTube, just so I conclude this part, and then we're gonna pause for 10 minutes so I can recharge and refresh my brain, do some things, and yeah. So guys on YouTube, hope this provided some clarity to you. In the next stream you're gonna be watching like actually how I do some research, how I build copy. Like I'm gonna try show you some tools that you can use and utilize for this. But overall, I hope you get the point. Everything is in this part right here. So everything that we have talked about regarding like DCTs, blah, 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 campaign structure, whatever, that's like the basic outline of how Facebook works. And this is why this is what you're going to be providing Facebook with for Facebook to be successful. So Facebook is going to be successful if your offer is good. Facebook is going to be successful if your offer is good. Facebook is not going to be successful if your offer is not good. That's why you need to test out different offers and stuff. So thanks again for watching, and see you